Good evening, quizzers, and welcome. The ones who've joined us ahead of the 5 o'clock kickoff, although we're not tight on that. We might stretch that a little if people are still signing in. Hope you've had a good week. Unfortunately, no game yesterday for the Spyrites. Of course, you don't have to be a Spyrite to play along, but I'm sure we have plenty of Spyrites playing in the quiz tonight. And it's the usual format. Sure, we have plenty of regular quizzes. You know the format. It's multiple choice against the clock. The quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Your first answer is final. There's no turning back. You can press your virtual keypad as many times as you want, but you can't actually change your answer. But it will show you on your virtual keypad that your answer has been logged. It'll also tell you whether you're right or wrong even, at the end of the question. I'll make it that we're running around about 5 seconds delay tonight. So do take that into account, and also don't go too early, because if you press before the actual question is live, you do risk the chance of it not registering. But of course you can press as many times as you want, so just make sure that your answer has registered. You'll see the clock going down and the points going down at the same time, so important that you do get your answer in as quickly as possible. I'll return shortly, give people chance to sign in on buzzerpad.com. The pin code shown on the screen, 46575, and then don't forget to press the finger at the top of your virtual keypad to make sure that you are registered. So 28 people have signed in so far. You just joined us, 46575 is shown on the screen as the pin code for tonight's quiz. Don't forget to press the finger at the top of your virtual keypad as well. So the usual mix of random questions. Don't think we can call it general knowledge, it's sort of trivia knowledge. Might be one or two things that have been in the news, who knows? So 46575 is the pin code. And don't forget to press the finger at the top of your virtual keypad. While we're waiting, just say about one or two things. Of course, is part of our Spyrites at Home offerings, which includes the popular Spyrites quiz Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. 20 questions set by Phil Tooley. He's already sent those over to me, so I'll be inputting those over the next few days. So please do join us live on YouTube Wednesday at 8 p.m. Also, tell you something about we've announced today. Valentine's Day, of course, is next Sunday, and you can have a takeaway dinner for 2 from the kitchen at the Technic Stadium. See on the screen there, 3-course meal for 2. And there's a choice of options, so it's not a set meal. I think it includes 4 main courses as well. So take a look at the club website to see the options you have there. Just £45. Great value in comparison to some other venues I could mention. and you then email your menu choices to events@chesterfield-fc.co.uk. But all the details are on the website, and I would advise you to include your phone number if you do send in an email to make a booking, so that people can get back to you if required. So back to the quiz. 46575 is the pin code, and you then need to press the finger at the top of your virtual keypad. So we're gradually creeping up towards the 50 mark. We usually get around about 50. So we're up to 40 now and past that. So hopefully we can get up to 50. We'll get underway soon. So in the meantime, I'll just quickly play the keypad setup for any first timer who might be wondering how they actually log in. 46575, the pin code. Don't forget to press the finger at the top of your virtual keypad. This is a short video to show you how to log in to play our interactive online quiz. It's recommended that 2 devices are used, one to watch the quiz via the live YouTube stream you'll have been given a link to, and the other to set up and use a virtual keypad. To set up the virtual keypad, use your smartphone or tablet and go to buzzerpad.com. You'll then see this page where you need to add your name as you want it to appear. And you need to tap in the pin code shown on the live stream before pressing go in the blue box. Your keypad is now set up, but to activate it you'll either need to press the finger at the top of the screen or any of the letters. The live stream will show the number of participants, and this will change as more people log in. When the quiz gets underway, the questions will be shown on the live stream and they'll also be read out. You need to answer as quickly as possible by pressing the letter corresponding to the answer you think is correct. The points go down as the timer ticks down, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. Good luck and hope you enjoy taking part. So, delighted to see that we have reached the 50 mark. Just gone beyond that since I was last with you. Just nipped out of Studio 1 into Studio 2. Just to check on Deborah to see that she'd joined in. And she has. Looking to improve on last week's 18th position. And I can assure you, as I always do, no cheating inside the Johnson household. Do wait till she's out of the way before I put all the questions together, so she doesn't get any hints about the type of questions, and even turn the laptop away if she's in the vicinity, so doesn't get any preferential treatment. She was 18th last week, so looking to improve on that. Also looking to improve on last week's score is little Theo. There he is with his keypad. And they're looking very happy with himself. I have sent a message that he does need to improve on his showing last week. So we return to the quiz screen. 46575 is the pin code. So I make it 3 minutes past 5 now. So I think if we get underway at 5 past, it will give people plenty of time to sign in. So thanks for your patience if you've been with us since we went on air at about 5 to, I think it was about 5 to 5. So 58 people now logged in. I'm aware as well that some people play in families, so who knows, the audience might be, well, I would imagine it is 3 figures tonight. Will it be 100 plus taking part in tonight's fun family quiz? Just a reminder about the format. It's multiple choice against the clock. So the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. So if you've got no idea, then just press something as quickly as you can. Who knows, you've got a 1 in 4 chance generally. I think we might have 1 or 2 questions with only 3 options, so even better. We just go for that as quickly as possible. You see the timer going down as the points go down at the same time. It can make all the difference if you press quickly, but your first answer is final. There's no turning back. You can press as many times as you want, but you can't actually change your answer. So we will get underway in under a minute's time. 46575 on your virtual keypad. And then, of course, you need to press the finger at the top of the keypad. So are we stuck on 59? Do we have any last takers before we get underway? One last call, 46575, and then press the finger at the top of your virtual keypad. So I think now we need to get underway with tonight's fun family quiz. So let's take a look. Well, Test is with us, as he usually is now. Haslam Quizzes, regular participants, Ricardo, Glee Team, Syrup and Honey. Pasty Pirates, Dave Mid, Royce CFC, Kevin Wag. Kevin Wag, who won the Spyrites quiz in midweek. Good to see Chalky with us again. Spyrites Police there as well, doing a great job as always. And we have some fans from over the border. Sheffield, you, and Bladesman. I wonder if I know you. Perhaps Bladesman, I think you played the other week. If you do know me, then let me know who you are. Interested to see who that is. Take a look further down. Yep, some familiar names there. The Wag Rileys, Travel Man, Teacups, Barmy Army. Edgers, good to see you again. Gyna Doc as well. Down south, K. Oh, Mr. Oxlong. Welcome back, Mr. Oxlong. 55 there. Super Spark. Had a drought of late. Can he improve on his recent showing? Johnson's as well. Might be some family connection there, I would imagine. In fact, I've just got a late request for the code. So, just going to send that before we get underway. I think we might have a late entrant. Just going to text that across. So 46575. And then press the finger at the top of the keypad. 46575. So I think we need to now get underway with tonight's quiz. Remember, it is against the clock. So what is the oldest British cheese? Is it Stilton, Cheddar, Cheshire or Red Leicester? The oldest British cheese. Stilton, Cheddar, Cheshire or Red Leicester? The oldest cheese in Britain, which was the first to make an appearance. No doubt washed down with some port. "15 seconds left. Quickly get your answer in. Over 60 people have answered. And the answer is Cheshire. Dates back to Roman times, would you believe? So Cheshire is the answer. And that was third in the rankings. People there, 15 getting that right. 24 going for Cheddar, which is probably what I would have gone for. Let's take a look then. Leaderboard after the first one. Haggy 777 goes in with 37 points alongside Ches T and Andy T. So on to question 2. Which country is the largest in Scotland and the second... Which county, sorry, the largest in Scotland and the second largest in the UK? West Lothian, Inverness Shire, Fife or Ayrshire? Seen a typo there. It should be A-Y-R on D for Ayrshire, not Ayrshire. So West Lothian, Inverness Shire, Fife or Ayrshire as the county that's the largest in Scotland and the second largest in the UK. Ten seconds left. Quickly get your answer in. Only a couple of people yet to answer. And the answer is Inverness Shire. So that's B. How many people put B? Yep, 26 getting that right. Most popular answer. On to question 3. Bash Street Kids. In fact, no, it's not. It's the Minnie the Minx. Forgot to change the question in a rush. So Minnie the Minx appears in which comic? Minnie the Minx shown there in the photo. I think we had a problem with a comic character the other week where I'd not changed the question. So Minnie the Minx appears in which comic? Either the Beano, Buster or the Dandy. And less than half the time now remains. Which comic does Minnie the Minx appear in? The Beano, Buster or the Dandy? And the answer is the Beano. So the Beano? I think that was the same for Bash Street Kids anyway, so even if you'd have gone for that, it would have been right. So 43 getting that right, 17 going for the Dandy, and 6 for Buster. On to question 4. Name who said the following: my beard is just an ongoing effort to hide my face as much as possible. Either Ed Sheeran, Rag and Bone Man, Romesh Ranganathan, or Noel Edmonds. My beard is just an ongoing effort to hide my face as much as possible was said by one of those 4. So you can see them in the photos. Ed Sheeran, Rag and Bone Man, Romesh Ranganathan or Noel Edmonds. Less than half the time now remains. Ten seconds left. Quickly get your answer in. Time running out now. The answer is the comedian Romesh Ranganathan. How many people put C? Yeah, most popular by some way with 37. On to question 5. Which company posted the highest worldwide revenue among sporting goods / sportswear manufacturers in 2020? Was it Nike, Adidas, Puma or VF Corporation? So the highest worldwide revenue among sporting goods and sportswear manufacturers in 2020, either Nike, Adidas, Puma or VF Corporation. And less than half the time now remains. Ten seconds left. And the answer is Nike. How many people put Nike? Yep, 38. 15 for Adidas, 4 for Puma and 6 for VF Corporation. The latter, by the way, includes various different brand names, if you're wondering. So you wouldn't know VF Corporation necessarily, but you would know some of the brands operated by them. So let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. Westbar Spyrite leaps to the top ahead of the Wag Rileys, and then No Clue, Haslan Quizzers, Ricardo, Dave Mid, Spud, Pico, and then Dr. J, the Backheaders, and Maddie. So, or Mady, could it be? Mady. Pickled Peanuts just outside the top 10. Let's take a look further down. Can you see that? Mr. Oxlong in 34th place. And Deb's languishing in 60th place at the moment after last week's 18th. Let's take a look now at question 6. Behind the Mask, my autobiography tells whose life story? Joel Dommett, Tyson Fury, Davina McCall, or Mike Tyson? Less than half the time now remains. Behind the Mask. Is it written by Joel Dommett, Tyson Fury, Davina McCall, or Mike Tyson? Time running out. And the answer is Tyson Fury. How many people put Tyson Fury? Most popular answer, 31. Mike Tyson, 14. Davina McCall, 13. Joel Dommett, 7. The latter two I chose because of the connection with The Mask, or The Masked Singer, which is currently on. I don't know if you watch that, but great fun on a Saturday night. On to question 7. Whose online meeting went viral on social media this week?
You have no authority here, Jack.
Home Valley Parish Council, Horwich Town Council, Handforth Town Council, or Holmfirth Council?
She's kicked him out. No, she's kicked him out. No, don't. She's kicked him out. Don't.
This is a meeting called by 2 councillors.
Illegally?
They now elect a chairman.
No, they can't because the vice chair's here. I take charge. Read the standing orders. Read them and understand them.
Chairman?
Leave. Just you go and out with them. She's kicked Barry out, so I'm leaving. No, Barry. No, Barry has gone. I'll stay. We're trying to have a Teams meeting, you fool.
10 seconds left.
Teams meeting, you fool. We can't if you've got that.
Didn't want to talk over it. So, absolutely fantastic. Handforth Town Council. I'm sure a lot of people have seen that. Went viral this week. One of the funniest videos you'll see in a long time. And how many people put Handforth Town Council? Well, 40 got that right. 14 go for Home Valley Parish Council, 6 for Holmfirth Council, and 5 for Horwich Town Council. So Guy Siner played which role in Allo Allo? Was it Colonel Kurt von Strom, Captain Hans Geering, Lieutenant Hubert Gruber, or Major General Erich von Klinkerhoffen? Guy Siner pictured there, was he Colonel Kurt von Strom, Captain Hans Geering, Lieutenant Hubert Gruber, or Major General Erich von Klinkerhoffen? Less than half the time now remains. And the answer is Lieutenant Hubert Gruber. How many people put C? Most popular answer with 41. On to question 9. What's the name of the governing body of international chess competition? The International Chess Federation, International Chess Organization, International Chess Society, or International Chess Association? The governing body of international chess competition. So they all start with international chess. It's either federation, organization, society, or association. Which of those is it? Ten seconds now remains. And the answer is International Chess Federation. Yep, most popular answer with 37, but 14 go for association, 10 for society, and 2 for organisation. So take a look and see. Well, in fact, no, we'll hang on till after the next question and answer to look at the leaderboard. So, error on B-Day is a legendary what? Singer, sportsman, politician, or actor? Error on B-Day. That's the anagram. What's that an anagram of? Well, the person, what are they? A singer, a sportsman, politician, or actor? An anagram error on B-Day Singer, sportsman, politician or actor. 15 seconds left. And the answer is actor Robert De Niro. How many people got D? Well, fair spread of answers, but 20 getting that right. 16 going for sportsman, 14 politician, 13 singer. Let's take a look. Leaderboard. Well, still in the lead. Westbar, Spirite, then the Backheaders and the Wag Rileys in third place. And you see yourselves there. And just towards the bottom of that first page, Johnson's in 21st and Chalky just a place behind in 22nd. You see yourselves there. Just quickly run through. I think some of those towards the bottom are struggling for connection. So I think we can rule them out of the equation. On to question 11. What was the original name for Twix bars? Raider, Tracker, Duo or Hero? So what were Twix bars originally called? Were they Raiders, Trackers, Duos or Heroes? To be honest with you, I never even realised they were called anything else apart from Twix. I can remember those being called Twix. 15 seconds left. Over 60 people have answered. A few say, I think, having problems, including Ashley's in the car park. And the answer is Raider. Didn't know that at all. Raider A. Let's take a look. Well, 34 falling for Duo, but 18 getting that right with Raider. Question 12. Who was the original host of game show Runaround when it was launched in the mid-70s? Leslie Crowther, Keith Chegwin, Mike Reid or Noel Edmonds? Runaround. Is it Leslie Crowther, Keith Chegwin, Mike Reid or Noel Edmonds? All have hosted various shows over the years. But who was the original host of Runaround? I remember it well. 10 seconds left. And the answer is Mike Reid. Mike Reid being the comedian rather than the DJ, who went on to appear, of course, in EastEnders. So C. Yep, 32 getting that right. 17 for Cheggers, 11 for Leslie Crowther, and 12 for Noel Edmonds. On to question 13. On a tandem or two-person bicycle, what's the common term for the rider at the rear? The captain, the cox, or the stoker? The rider at the rear of the tandem or a two-person bicycle, are they a captain, a cox, or a stoker? Less than half the time remains. Stoker being the nickname of the Duke of Devonshire, so does that explain why he's commonly known as Stoker? 10 seconds left. And it is indeed Stoker. So was the Duke of Devonshire the one who used to sit at the back of a tandem? See if we can find out. But let's take a look at the answer. There, the grid, 34 getting that right. 24 at Cox, which of course is a term in rowing. And 8 going for captain. What was the most popular name for a baby boy born in the UK last year? Oliver, George, Noah or Arthur? Most popular name for a baby boy born in the UK in 2020, either Oliver, George, Noah or Arthur. Less than half the time now remains. And 10 seconds left. And the answer is Oliver. And most popular answer as well, 30 if you're getting that right. 21 going for George, 8 for Noah and 4 for Arthur. Question 15. What's the most popular page on Facebook in the UK? Adele, Unilad, Manchester United or Manchester City? Most popular Facebook page in the UK. Well, that's an interesting fact, and I'll repeat the end of this one. Less than half the time now remains. Ten seconds left. Adele, Unilad, Manchester United or Manchester City, the most popular Facebook page in the UK? The answer is Manchester United. The figures there, 73 million followers on Facebook or likes. Then it's Adele with 61 million, 42 million for Unilad and 39 million for Manchester City. So how many people... Well, Unilad getting the most votes there with 30, but 20 getting it right with Manchester United. And just while we're having that question, our friend Phil Tooley has texted me, said a Duke is called Stoker because as a youngster he'd stoke his food down. So now we know. Thanks for that, Phil. Always wondered why people call him Stoker, the Duke of Devonshire, but he used to stoke his food down. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. Westbar Spyrite still there and 71 points clear of the Wag Rileys. Then Haslam Quizzers in third. Travelman, and then Ricardo. That's the top five. Westbar Spyrite, I believe, has won the Spyrites quiz 3 times. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure he's ever won the Fun Family quiz. I'll have to check that one with him. Chalky still maintaining his place on the first page of the leaderboard, 22nd place. On to question 16. Ashton Kutcher was married to which of these actresses? Demi Moore, Daryl Hannah, Kim Basinger or Meg Ryan? So who was Ashton Kutcher married to? Demi Moore, Daryl Hannah, Kim Basinger or Meg Ryan? Less than half the time now remains. Over 60 have answered. Few having connection issues, I think. 10 seconds left. So who was Ashton Kutcher married to? He's married to Demi Moore, or as they appear to like to call her in America, Demi. So Demi or Demi, whichever you prefer. Let's take a look. Yeah, an outright popular choice there, 44, but 8 going, well, a piece for Daryl Hannah and Meg Ryan and 3 for Kim Basinger. On to question 17. This is the flag of which country? Ethiopia, Georgia, Lebanon or Uganda? Which country is that the flag of? It's either Ethiopia, Georgia, Lebanon, not Lebanon, Lebanon or Uganda. So how do you know your flags? Less than half the time now remains. Ethiopia, Georgia, Lebanon or Uganda? 10 seconds left. And the answer is Lebanon. So let's take a look. C. Yep, 38 getting that right. So the current highest rental property on Zoopla in Chesterfield, costing £1,500 per month, is in which area? Newbold, Ashgate, Clown or Old Tupton? The property in question is shown there. Rented out at £1,500 per month. Where is it? Newbold, Ashgate, Clown or Old Tupton? Obviously just gone for the domestic market there. If anybody questions that there are of course some industrial units or offices attracting more, but that's for domestic property. We're into the last 10 seconds. And the answer is Clown. Take a look. Only 11 going for that, 33 going for Ashgate, 11 for Old Tupton and 8 for Newbold. Let's take a look then at the leaderboard. Westbar Spirite has been leading for some time. Still there, and a massive lead over the Wag Rileys in second. Ricardo in third. Travelman still with hopes of breaking into that top three, as do the Hasland Quizzers. On to the penultimate question. How much does a UK dog licence cost? £12.50, £20.50, £17.50 or £15.50? The cost of a UK dog licence: £12.50, £20.50, £17.50 or £15.50. How much does that cost? And less than half the time now remains. Last 10 seconds. And the answer is £12.50. 22 got that right. 27 going for £17.50. So we're going to the final question of the quiz. What does the S stand for in HSBC? Security, Shanghai, Swiss or stocks? So HSBC. What does the S stand for? Security, Shanghai, Swiss or stocks? Less than half the time now remains. Into the last 10 seconds. And the answer is Shanghai, the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation. So B was the answer. And 40 getting that right. 11 going for Swiss, 9 for security, and 3 for stocks. So let's see how it all pans out now on the leaderboard. I think we know today's winner. But let's take a look at the top three, starting off in third place tonight, and it is Ricardo. Finishes third. Today's runner-up is the Wag Rileys, and the winner, of course, is Westbar Spirite. Well done to you, Westbar Spirite. A comprehensive win there. 60 points clear of second place. Excellent performance. Travel Man just outside the top three. Hasland Quizzers as well were close. Can you see yourself there? I'll keep going down the leaderboard. Chalky there in 22nd. I think he was pretty much that way all the way through in that position. Mr. Oxlong in 27th. Mighty Mond, regular player. Johnson's in 33rd. Super Spark may well have taken the honours for the family in question. And Mara, 43rd rather than Mara, as I think I said last week. Mara, 43rd place. Kevin Wagg, winner of the Spyrites quiz in midweek. Kay, 45th place. Edges. So further down now, we see there. I'm going to give a mention to Vladimir with his slow connection in the Ukraine, but still getting 202 points. Good to see you playing, Vladimir. Debs, 18th last week, 59th today. Must do better, I think the report should say there. And towards the bottom, we have some people who are clearly struggling with their connection tonight, including Ashes in the car park. Seem to be struggling for the connection. Let's take a look further down. Tom Denton FC test. Yeah, a couple more there that weren't in the mix. So congratulations once again to our winner this evening, West Bar's Spyrites. It's proved that not only is his knowledge right up there on the Spyrites, but actually his knowledge in the Fun Family Quiz comes out on top. Also well done to the Wag Rileys and Ricardo. We'll put you in the draw at the end of the month, and might have some time on my hands this week to sort out last month's draw. It's been a very busy time, but I suspect I might have a little bit more time on my hands this coming week. So well done, West Bar Spyrite. Hope you've all enjoyed the quiz. A reminder about next week, the Valentine's Day takeaway dinner for two, and Phil had suggested that we do a Valentine's themed quiz, which sounds like a great idea to me, so I'm up for the challenge. So I think we'll have a Valentine's themed quiz. But don't forget that 3-course meal for two between 3 and 5 p.m. collection. Email your choices to the address shown there, but you can see it on the Chesterfield FC website, and don't forget to leave your phone number so somebody can contact you if necessary. Then we've got the Spyrites quiz Wednesday night from 8 o'clock. Very popular quiz with Phil Tooley once again setting the questions. Hope you can join us then. And in the meantime, look after yourselves, and we will speak to you very soon. Thanks for taking part in tonight's